Hi everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Elden Ring Blind Run on I Deal with IT. Today I wanna start by presenting you with some more refined theories, which will no doubt contradict and twist some of my previous ones, and add more detail to those that still stand. But before I start, I wanna remind you all that these are just my theories, based on my opinions regarding what I could understand about the game's lore. I am no bringer of absolute truth, nor I care about getting info from other content creators, so keep this in mind and remember, we're all here to have fun. Let's start from the three fingers. I clearly kept these to myself until now, while I gather more information. But now I think I can draw a convincing image of whatever happened, and is still happening. The three fingers are precisely what is left of a hand once you take the two fingers away. If the two fingers are the middle of the ring finger, then the three fingers are thumb, index and little finger. Or so I am speculating because I didn't get to the last step yet, which is opening the door. We know relatively little about them and about the Flame of Frenzy, but we can make out the missing parts by the gaps left in the lore. They are ancient, probably sealed in the sewer since the two fingers appeared. They are leaderless, as in they don't have the finger's reader to translate their will like the two fingers do. And they are bringers of chaos, completely opposed to the two fingers and the greater will. Let's analyze the ancient part. Being part of a hand, it stands to reason that they were once one with the two fingers, so a possible split up might have happened right after the creation of the Elden Ring, when Order took over, symbolizing the victory of Order over Chaos. If the Elden Ring was the new concept of nature in its entirety, then we can assume that Chaos and Order were both included into it, so we should probably talk about the hand rather than the fingers. They were one just like our universe. Just look at how stars end up looking more or less all the same, following the same lives and having the same fate, while their birth is fundamentally randomic. Every molecule of gas and dust that goes into the formation of the star couldn't care less about what the other particle is doing. Each and every particle follows its own path. They all smash into each other, pass by each other, fling each other away in any possible direction. And when the star dies, all the particles ejected fly away in their own path, with the same kind of randomness that got them together in the first place to form the star. This just to say that order comes from chaos, just like chaos comes from order. And having the three fingers separated from the two fingers indicates a state of imbalance, interrupted cycle of nature. So if the two fingers were already a thing when Marika was just a human, it's not unlikely to think they are much older than that as well. Now let's analyze the leaderless part. The two fingers communicate by linearly moving, a bit like Golden Mask performs his cogitations. This is how they bring the word of the greater will down to us. Given for granted that the three fingers are kept in the sewers as prisoners, it stands to reason to think that the greater will has kept the three fingers away from any possible reader. I mean to say that any finger reader can translate for them, but no finger reader has ever been in contact with one of them. We know that energy is weak. Ayeta says this quite clearly. So unless somebody used the same method Ayeta was tricked into use it, nobody would really be capable to feel the three fingers, let alone locating them. Still, as representative entities, filled with the energy opposite of the greater will, the Flame of Frenzy, they had enough to go by and find a way to spread their word outside, reaching people and gathering new acolytes. As we descend in the sewers, we fight and go past Mog. We enter the catacombs, which are filled with bodies, and there we find the fingerprint shield. This is how the three fingers managed to take their word out. After all, if you have no way to speak, you may as well write and get people to read. Now let's talk about the most important aspect, bringers of chaos. I think we should take a step back before judging their alignment. Being bringers of chaos is not necessarily a bad thing. The game talks about balance, and chaos is the counterweight to order, and balance stays in the middle by definition. When we meet Shabriri, he talks to us about a different option, one that actually strikes me as being ironically more balanced than the standard Melina sacrifice one. He suggests we spare Melina's life and use our body to kindle the flame and burn the Hell Tree. And aside from Melina's reaction, which could be summed with "I do what I wanna do," I think this is not enough to have a good idea what the Flame of Frenzy wants to achieve. So let's consider Vike. Vike used to be a tarnished like us, the most loved by dragons, the chosen by grace to take the throne of Elden Lord. And he was the one that managed to get the nearest to become Elden Lord, but failing just at the end. How did he fail, you ask? He ventured into the sewers underlined like I did, and embraced the frenzied flame. We fight him during the invasion at the Church of Inhibition, and he gives us the Shabriri grape upon defeat. But in that church there's something more to be observed. The body of a Finger Maiden. Probably Vike's Finger Maiden. So, what we have here is an example of a frenzy-possessed Tarnished who was destined to be the next Elden Lord, and his Finger Maiden is dead. But Shabriri talks about saving Melina, our Finger Maiden. Also, how would Ayeta fit in all of this? Ayeta states that she will be a Finger Maiden, and considering she is searching for the Flame of Frenzy and the Three Fingers, it would be only logical to assume she will be our maiden should we decide to stand by the frenzied flame. So would Ayeta have to die to save Melina? How is this any better? Long story short, is Shabriri lying? Shabriri, the most revealed man in history. He was condemned for slander, for which he lost his eyes, and the Flame of Frenzy started burning from his empty eye sockets. So Shabriri has an history of lies behind him, and probably was lying even when he says that our acquaintance, the Bloody Finger Hunter Yura, gave him his body. Apart from the fact that we were there when he died, we know that Yura had only one concern in life, saving Eleonora from herself, so why would he give his body to Shabriri? In essence, I think Shabriri lies to us, because otherwise nobody would follow his guidance. After all, the only truth he ever spoken was, burn the tree, burn the world. What I think is that the Three Fingers are so much the opposite of the two fingers that are uniting them, joining their energies by burning the tree with the Flame of Frenzy, would just annihilate both of them. Just like opposite charges, they could cancel each other. And since the greater will energies were mixed, refined, and one with the Crucible, Melina's words make perfect sense when she states that if we follow the Three Fingers, all life will be undone. So yes, bringers of chaos. But that's not the point, it's about rebalancing the equation more than spreading madness. The two parts of a whole separated and now converging towards each other. The final annihilation and balance reborn from their ashes. This still gives us no indication about the reason why the hand split into beings, and I think this was a miscalculation the Greater Will did not see coming. Splitting order from chaos was necessary to build the Golden Order as we know it. The tenets of the Golden Order are all about order itself, regression intended as the converging of all life towards a simplest, uniform, mutual way of life. The two faces of the coin, which was the Greater Will, are the result of the Greater Will breaking apart into pure order and pure chaos while interacting with the Crucible, which generated two distinct entities, or family of entities. The two fingers, incarnation of order, and the three fingers, distilled chaos. After all, the energies of the Crucible are the primordial energies of the Elden Ring, so we could just say that the Crucible is order plus chaos. Then the hand split and the energies of the Elden Ring changed accordingly. So long story short, another god miscalculated the implications of dividing itself into different forces while interacting with the Crucible from which all life arose, and created its own nemesis. Now I'd like to talk about the Dung Eater. The Dung Eater is an NPC described as a vicious killer, a serial killer by our definitions and standards, that was imprisoned in the sewers under Leyndell. Just like for pretty much everything in this game, what we were missing was motive. The Dung Eater keeps repeating that he will kill and he will defile, which explains nothing aside his will to carry on killing, but if we analyze the whole thing and we spend a bit of time trying to understand what is happening, things take form. A form that talks about sadness, hate, and sense of belonging. The curse the Dung Eater places on his victims is linked to omens. The bedseed curse we find on his victims is described as a pox made of omen-like horns, and the same Dung Eater wears an armor covered in cutted horns, just like the omens that managed to survive the horn-cutting process at birth. He literally feels as if he was a proper omen, and feels the hate and the sadness of all the omens being kept underground, hunted and killed by the Golden Order's ideology. What the curse does is a bit hard to understand, but I think it forces the souls of his victims to be reborn as omens. Firstly, the defiling part is quite crude but easily understandable. The bedseed curse item is found in the victims there, and blood is quite visible. Being genitals, the organs used to procreate, finding blood in the area and the item symbolizes the cursing of the descendants. Also, Loderica says that she can hear the voices of the souls, tormented and being afraid of the curse. Consider that Loderica can literally talk to the spirits of the dead, what are ashes after all. It would seem like the Dung Eater victims dwell within the Dung Eater himself, being kept away from grace and rebirth. I am not entirely sure how these victims would later be reborn as omens, but the Dung Eater is well convinced that his legacy will continue until everyone is cursed. So what is he effectively doing? Transforming everyone into a omen would be kind of a big slap across the face of the Golden Order, which made the omens criminal and exiled just to keep the origin of their power hidden away. So is this just a reaction? Vengeance against the Order that condemned the omens to a life of misery? There's more though. I noticed the Dung Eater's hair are bright red, just like Raden's. This is going to be quite wild, so get ready. So Radagon apparently liked to learn new things. He was on a quest to become complete. He learned magic from Renala, incantations from Marika. He studied the dragon cult just like everyone else in Leyndell. He was a jack of all trades, and apparently he did not displease accepting ideas that were outside the gate's approval. So I'll just say it, could Radagon have had an hand in this? Or was Marika, wearing Radagon's body, secretly planning to destroy the Golden Order? And last for today, I don't wanna get too far away from what I just hinted at. Marika may have been secretly conspiring against the Golden Order. Let's take it from the beginning, because it's a chess game and the two opposites of this theory started playing this game a long time ago. Marika, a Newman, was chosen to be Empyrean, as some kind of shortlisting to become a god, alongside the Gloom-Eyed Queen, the mother of the God-skinned and beholder of the Black Flame, an energy capable of killing gods, but Marika was ultimately chosen. Now let's analyze what she did right after her ascension. She took away the Rune of Death from the Elden Ring and commanded Maliketh to wage war against the Gloom-Eyed Queen to seal their power, which probably was still coming from the Rune of Death itself. This made death go away in the literal sense. Then she made this boon of immortality available only for the followers of Grace. On the surface, it might look as if Marika did this to make the Greater Will a dominant force, a force that promised immortality. But at a second glance, she made herself and her family immortal, maybe as a means of protection for her children, but why? There was no threat to them, and they had already won the war, right? Then after, or maybe before, the Nox were condemned to live underground under a false sky for having called the ire of the Golden Order upon themselves. The Nox are what remains of the Newman people. We have proof of this as the two names are used interchangeably. Roger says the assassins of the Black Knights were from the Eternal Cities, while the assassin armor description says they were Numen, and in some kind of a relation with Marika herself. Once again, from my first analysis, we could say that Marika banned our people for crossing the Greater Wheel, but while she did exile them, she also gave them the chance to create a finger-slaying blade, completely unseen from the Golden Order. Also the Nox, so the Numen, venerated the stars just like Rani, Lenala and the mages of Laia Lucaria, which could sound like a simple coincidence, but the assassins that carried the killing of the demigods were Numen and related to Marika. And Rani stole part of the Death Rune to create the blades those assassins used, the same Death Rune that Marika gave to Malikev to seal away, in what it seems to look like an attempt to depose the Greater Wheel in favor of the stars and the Dark Moon. And I think this is the sin she was imprisoned for. There's more I could add to this. For instance, Master Yu is apparently trying to forge a weapon to kill the gods, and apparently Marika told him to do so. But we already have enough to get seriously doubting Marika's commitment to the Greater Wheel. As always, motive is a little harder to define, but I personally think she did see how skewed and far from perfection the Greater Wheel was. She noticed how immortality is flawed, and she proved that one could still die despite being immortal by allowing Rani to slay Godwin's soul. She noticed how all the life that does not follow the Golden Order will be eventually extinguished by the growing power of the Greater Wheel. So she vowed to find a way to expose the Golden Order, and when her own son fell to her own schemes, she hit harder, shattering the Elden Ring and condemning the Two Fingers, the Hair Tree and the Greater Wheel itself to death, as the source of their power and life force was the Elden Ring itself. I wanna thank everyone for the support, especially my new subscribers. Just so you know, I wouldn't be doing any of this without you, so thank you for being there, whether you subscribed or not. And now, let's go to the game. Enjoy the video. Yeah, everyone, welcome back to I Deal with IT with Luca and Elden Ring. Today I'm playing with the lights. I'm a little bit down because this is how I usually play, and I don't like the lights up. I'm a night owl. Anyways, last time I played it was a few days ago, so I'm a bit... I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Let me check. Well, I definitely got a few runes, so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this place for the time being because it's way too tough, and I'm gonna check back from here on and do some runes in the process. Okay, let's go. I know these enemies are not exactly easy, so gonna need to be on guard and behave. Oh, it's another big skull, apparently. think this is the one I checked last time. Maybe not. No, it isn't. And nonetheless, it makes me check here, which... Yeah, you see, I'm basically outside the... I hope it won't kill me just because I'm exploding this. I mean, if the game hadn't shown me that there were enemies coming down a bit, but I'd never find out I could actually climb up. Is there anything up there? Does it seem like... Oh, but there's something here though. Dragon wound grease. That's how oddly specific grease. No, there's nothing to be seen. Okay. Oh, damn it. I really hate these R's. My god. Not even, I cannot even do a 180. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm checking everything properly because... Oh, sorry, I was saying I want to check all around here because there are a lot of things that might be hidden in such a small place. Plus these guys have the habit to just come out of nowhere. Sorry, my eyes are killing me. A little bit of a stuttering just because. It's just a little bridge, but it's made in a very peculiar way, and all these stones are just a perfect chance to hide stuff, which is what I'm hoping for. Plus, there are a lot of structures. I mean, normally I wouldn't be so much interested by them, but these are some weird structures nonetheless. Little pieces of like roads and stuff. I already checked on all of them, and there's nothing worth killing for. Okay, so that's the other skull I saw before. So I know I checked this quite alright because I also went in it. But here seems like there's more to check as well. There's some weird rocks just hanging onto the void. But, well, it's the land not betweens, sorry. Need to adjust the mic a bit. Okay. This is the skull of a giant. It's a giant skull indeed. Kind of fun. I used to think the trolls were giants. I mean, they are, but these are more giant. Camera going a bit crazy for no apparent reason. I didn't kill it. And this is the end of the road, so let's check in here a bit better. I don't remember having seen anything in particular around here because I remember checking, but we'll check again. After all, I found an item hidden. There might be another one too. It seems to be possible to jump onto these arcs. No, wait at all. Torrent, the uncontrollable horse. I mean, it did save me quite a few times, but it is still quite uncontrollable. I remember having checked this side better than the other. But we're gonna give it a little look around. You see, these rocks are what fascinate me the most because there might be stuff hidden inside. Oh, like a suicide note. No. Okay. Seemed to be the perfect way to kill myself. Not that I wish to, but I would have really liked to see this place without all this snow effect. We're getting there. Sorry, I didn't cut it because it's actually a nice kind of, you know, little video. And you know, when they are well made, I wanna see them. Plus the graphics on this game are, well, they're nice. I don't think I am saying anything new to everyone, to anyone. Okay. Of course, I don't like when my game stutters, but that's the price to play. To pay, not to play. You don't wanna play a price. So these are the consecrated snowfields. Yes, they are. I remember having checked these ruins already. So, this shop reading.
Burn the earth and incinerate all that may chaos.
I don't like it when it shouts that way. So yeah, long story short, I don't really care about these ruins, but I wanna check up here because I honestly don't remember having checked here. And stop it. And apparently I did not check up here. Doesn't really seem like there's anything important. Well, Look up there. What's the way to get there? I really don't know. I mean, there's gotta be a way. Just don't know what the way is. Seems almost possible to climb up with the horse, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care about that guy. Those guys are way too tough, and they give completely little rooms. Oh. Okay. I already checked here, but didn't find anything. Must be a way to go up there. I mean, I did check this facade here, so... Or did I not? No, I really didn't actually. Still in front of me. There's a good chance that maybe the only way to access this side here is from there, because as you can see up there, they seem to be conjoined. This idea here is tough, but now I know how to do it. Plus the guy doesn't seem to be coming back. No. Well. Better for me. I didn't really fancy having to dodge those enormous arrows again. Nice moon. Okay, let's go have a look around here first. Should be taking long. Also, I think I already did this. But again, it's not gonna hurt if I do it again. But it's gonna hurt if I don't use this horse accurately. So that's another chain up there. With that skull thingy. This place is considerably empty if you're already gotten rid of the bosses. Yeah, so all these arches, they make me think about divine towers. See, it feels like there's a passage, but there isn't. It's basically a vertical wall. It's just weird they didn't hide anything around here. It literally looks like a lot of wasted space. Well, this is easy. There's no way I can jump back there, can I? It actually looks like I can. I mean, if this horse had any controllability at all. Oh my god. Such a pain. Ah, never mind. I'm just gonna go crazy for no absolute reason. Look how many of them. And the whole place is pestered. Actually, no. Change my mind. Let's go get some brooms. if I manage not to die before then. You wanna tell me I don't have any more of those things? Ah, yeah. Yeah, who cares? Let's go, buddy. There was more here, right? Yeah, dear, I'm really sorry, but I don't care. Oh, really? I mean, even this cabin here, for no reason. It does feel weird to me, honestly. I mean, why would anyone do this? Lofty. Sounds like a surname you wanna give to people you don't really like. This is surname, I meant a nickname, sorry. Italian for nickname is actually quite similar to surname in sound. Don't shoot. Stupid horse. Okay, there's nothing. Such a pain when you know you checked everything. Hey. I don't remember what this merchant used to have, so we check now.
Divorce.
Okay. Nothing I could really use, actually. I mean, I can use everything, but I don't need it. Check this place. Good enough. And I did this one basically all running, so it's carry on running basically. Yeah, not now, guys. Why would it allow me to climb back here? There's no point if I wanna go back. It's a moment to go back. Wait, am I checking the wrong place? Yes, it's there. It's just kind of a weird thing to have a point where I can, you know, go down with the horse here. Or even on foot, actually. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Most likely it's just me. Okay, then from this point on, I basically checked the whole thing. I know I had a look at the other side here because this is where the monitor was, and here there was the other bird-like boss. Let's check if I can level up first thing first. Yes, I can. Hmm. Yeah, magic. We do intelligence. There's no point fighting AI anyways. In any case, I'm so much faster than them. I don't know, I should be collecting runes to level up, but I actually don't like fighting these enemies. Because I don't really like when things don't die. Yeah, here there was basically nothing, okay. I mean, not okay, but still okay. And here, apart from the big amount of langoustines, I couldn't find anything. Which is, again, a big waste of room. This place is huge, they could have hid something. Or maybe they did and I didn't find it. That could be too. Yep. Here as well, nothing to report. I mean, in all fairness, there is a place up here. It's just not a very nice place to be. Even though I don't have many runes. Okay. Let's give it a try and let's start with the concept that I'm gonna die a lot. Because I am going to die a lot in here. And I need to stay calm and push on. So, yeah. I'll take 5 minutes. And I'm back. Let's give it a try. Here I'm gonna need to lean on magic more than I used to in the other places, because I need to do it from afar and I need to be very careful, because the wolves and those other enemies they summon, they are strong, very strong. They don't even give runes. I'm just exploding. I don't remember where I went the first time. Okay. Don't know where they're coming from. And here is where I died last time. Down here. They already saw me. Okay, good. Now I don't know what's next. I don't know what it can be. But I have to try. This guy is the bad one. I cannot believe it. It came to me. I mean, better this way. Just didn't expect it to do that. So every time they summon, There is always one of those guys around. Always. White lead armor. I don't know if you can afford to check it here, but there you go. Ah, I spotted it. I need to make sure I can do this. So these things, they always hide somehow. Sorry, for some reason, like every time I'm in a place that I need to be careful, I start like getting itchy all over. I guess I'm not the only one who gets this. Oh. Here we are, we got to the end. I'm guessing this is gonna be a tough fight. Okay, is this the end? No, it isn't, right? Where could it be? Spamming much? My god, this is so unfair. But I think that is one of those kind of what is called oh my god, I can't get the name now. Yeah, one of those speedy color things. I can't like remember the name in English now. Snail. Dear, what the hell are you doing? Dear. Okay, let's go find it. Where are you? Well, maybe I'm wrong. My god, this is so unfair. My god! I dodged that. I thought I dodged that too. No, okay, I need to be faster getting them down. That's all. Even though I got a feeling there's gonna be a third fight. Run! Again. My god, tears, sometimes you seriously are weird. Can you help? Good. Third. Both together. What is it? $70,000, not so bad. And two nice things to check out as well. Yeah, they should have been looking for me here. So. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one I knew already. So I'm guessing the other one is here somewhere. Yeah. This is actually quite nice. All successive attacks get HP. It's not so bad actually. just gonna sit down here, have a 5 minutes break, and I'll come back.